just won't talk for a bit. Techno bass. Had to return a text. Text message is trendy. Well, kind of. Still is. No, it's not really trendy, it's just a way of life now. Basically. In a way. Believe it or not, I do have some friends who actually don't text. Very few friends, but you know. I'd say, well, some of them don't do it because they might have a plan where they cost money. I just happen to be lucky and have a thing where I have unlimited texting. So it seems like, I mean, I don't believe in luck, but I'm just saying the word luck. But seems like I always get lucky when it comes to that kind of stuff because I'm always getting lucky and getting all these TVs and, you know, all this stuff, and I'm allowed to sell them if I don't, you know. I mean, in case you all say, oh, you're spoiled, I do ask, I mean, like, I didn't actually ask for the, I mean, the only reason I would ask for the stuff is because a lot of these people will just throw them out or do something with them where they don't get anything out of it, and I'm like, well, shoot, I'll take it if you're not going to do anything with it. And I'm like, you know, ask if they're sure, and like, that's how I am. I'm just like, are you sure you don't want this? Are you sure you know, all this stuff, sure you don't want to sell it? Like, no. I'm like, I'll take it. It's usually how it is. Like, they're willing to throw away something that you could at least get something out of. But it's like the old phrase is, one man's trash, another man's treasure. I will have to do some research on who said that, since the internet is so big on lies and stuff, lies and truths, and sort of lies and sort of truth. It'll be hard to tell which one who actually said it, maybe, but oh well. Anyway, see if this is easier to do. The only thing I'm gonna have to, actually, the only thing I'll have to watch out for here is those things, like how I should have done right there. But I'm done. That was easy. Remember those buttons? You know, the staples buttons. Well, I'm in the last world. Well, you know, kind of.
3, 2, 1, go!
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there goes the phone. And nope. Let's see here. See, one of these days, I'm gonna try to get a better setup. Maybe I won't. Maybe it won't always be like, I don't know. Let's see. So, Cream has been pretty easy so far. Partially because of cheese, and she can fly a little bit. Let's see, and they're leaving a message, but I won't have to listen to it. Probably not. Probably a political call or something. Let's see. Just get right there. Well, we are moving along in space right now. The other way, but I'm like moving forward. Oh, that was real good, Cream. You're young, so you don't know any better. Let's see here. I would assume. You know, it would have been cool if like Shadow was available to play as in one of the Sonic Advance games. But I guess it's alright that you know, they pretty much gave him that spot in Sonic Battle. I mean, he's even on the cover and everything. You would think that like Emerald would have been, if you know about Sonic Battle, you would think that Emerald would be on the cover because he's got a major part in it. In fact, he's got more of a major part than Sonic. Seems like it. Well, in a way, Sonic's obviously okay. So okay, I don't want to spoil it, but Sonic does obviously still have a major role in it. But it just seems like, you know, like Shadow being on the cover. I guess because they're rivals, it just made sense to do that. To put both Sonic and Shadow on the cover. So, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I could have made it right there. Oh well. So I remember there's these like random little hard parts right here. Oh boy. I almost fell. No! There's a checkpoint at least. Alright. Do. So I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, it is a little more difficult. But I wonder why IGN gave Sonic Advance a 9.1 or something like that. And then Advance 2 and 3, which are arguably a bit better, maybe. They gave him like a 9. That's like literally a point down, or part of a point down, or whatever. But it like, well, what was the difference? You know. Okay. No, wrong. I'm suing. Let's see. I wasn't actually mad. I wasn't actually mad that time. I was just joking around. But ha ha ha. Funny humor. Alright. Boy, I wonder if I'm gonna regret saying all this stuff when I'm older and I'm just like, hey, older videos, or something like that, I don't know. You wonder if the points add up whenever after you die or something, because they randomly seem to come up. I don't know for sure. I literally just got more points, but sometimes when I get stuff, I don't get points. Stuff that I normally get points for. Up, come on. Ah, you piece of crap. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Doc? Not right. I'm trying to do a Cream voice, but can't right now. Partially because of the sickness. So what's funny is I realized that something I realized about Sonic X one time is that Eggman, the guy who talks for Eggman, also talks for in Sonic X also talks for the maid on there. Chris's maid, Chris Thorndike. One of the honestly, I would say he's one of the worst Sonic characters. Well, especially in the later seasons, he almost does nothing but cry. Let's see here. And he has like this creepy. I mean, you think that the thing with Elise on Sonic 06 was bad. Try watching Sonic X and looking at. I mean, he is a creepy obsession for Sonic. I mean, it would be really cool to see maybe a little worrying to see a blue hedgehog. Well, a blue thing considered a hedgehog, blue creature. But a real one or something. But still, that show does have its funny moments. I need to watch it again sometime. It's like the first season was actually decent. It's not every episode, but it was decent. And then I think I've probably already mentioned this before, but I'll go ahead and say it again if I didn't already. I need to look back and remember things I've said. But anyway, the first season of Sonic X was decent, or good. You know, maybe good. Still had crying Thorndike, but it was but that was like at the end of the season. And then they got into the Chaos Saga, and it was like, yeah, it was alright. Shadow Saga, alright. It was awesome seeing Shadow. But then after that, it just went downhill for the most part. Some bits and pieces of episodes were alright. Just that it was almost Chris Thorndike the show for a lot of episodes. So it's kind of like the cartoon version of like a live action movie where it's supposed to be about this, and you know, that's like the animated hybrid live action animated stuff, where like it ends up more having the live action characters more than the animated characters that it's based off of, or it's supposed to be. See, oh yeah, I've always hated this part, and well, you know, did better that time. But yeah, if you know what I'm talking about. Well, anyway, Sonic X was basically like the fully Japanese animated anime version of that. It was because, like I said, almost has more of Chris Thorndike than Sonic, or you know, his friends and stuff. So that was a problem with the show. No ring bonuses because I didn't have any rings. This boss is, when you figure out what you can do, this boss is actually pretty easy. Not just on easy mode. Well, probably is easier on easier mode, but I mean, other than the fact that I just died, but you know. Let's see. Whee! And kill him. Kill him. Oh crap. Oh crap. There we go. I won. Just stretching here. Okay, everything's still going. Let's see. XX. Guess I couldn't have the other X because, oh, whoa. This should be hopefully an easy fight. It's a Mega Man style fight. So then the third game, in comparison to even the first one, the third game is short. As I mentioned before, but the only reason for that is because it's all one straight story. I mean, probably because it would be a little too complicated to have, well, in a way, a little complicated to have all these characters together and have separate stories. Would have made it interesting, but probably a bit repetitive. But, you know, it's an alright thing. It's a good game. Sonic Advance 3 is. The only thing I kind of miss is the Chao Garden. But the Chao Garden wasn't all that great in these games anyway, not at least compared to the console versions. But it was still cool to have in those little mini games, just as a little time waster. Let's see. Boy howdy, I'm sure getting through this pretty fast. Probably would have been a little over an hour if I did end up not stopping. Or, you know, with Kareem. Oh, it's getting close to there anyway. If I had done that. Let's see. And again, you know. Let's see, and stuff. Let's see, oh, wait for it. Of course. Of course. Why not? Look how many points I had, too. It's not even the cool flashy stuff going on right now, like it did in the first game. Oh boy, are you serious? At least I'm in the home stretch, but there goes all those points. No, it don't matter that much anyway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back. Probably in a different part, like